Let me fix something here. Hold on. Yeah, that one didn't get fixed. All right. Welcome everyone. We're gonna do more. We're gonna do more Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. So, I have been dealing with copyright claims on Twitch. They are from the actual composer. The only problem is that when I check to see who has the copyright of it, it still says level 5. And it lists him as a composer. So if he's listed as an employee, that means level 5 paid him for his work. So I tried to reach out to Twitch support on Twitter to have them look into it, because if he's an employee of level 5 and he's not listed as a copyright holder of the music, that means he's claiming things that he's not supposed to be claiming. Yeah, I will try to fix the restream one. That's probably the only thing I didn't fix when I updated everything else. Yeah, that'll be the only. I'll need to update it. I'll fix that. I was at the restaurant. Good thing it recaps everything for me. Flora, Chelmy, and Barton tail Layton and Luke all the way to the future. Yeah, it turned into a mess. With Flora in tow, Luke and Layton return to the streets of future London in search of future Link. So at this point, I'm going to turn down the volume. For the music. And hopefully it doesn't get hit that hard. Are you guys still able to hear the music? I'm more audible now? Well, that's a good thing. Alright. Let me see here. Alright. I'm supposed to be heading... Where did the journal say I was supposed to be heading? According to Shipley, Future Link is waiting for us in the Park Observatory. I've done what I can to avoid drawing attention from the locals here, but there's no doubt someone's been watching us make our way around town. It doesn't matter for now, though. We have to meet up with Future Link and decide on our next step. So I need to go to the Park Observatory. You there, with the shady expression. Look me in the eyes when I talk to you. I'm reading here, why don't you buzz off? Listen, hooligan, I'm acting under the authority of Scotland Yard. I demand that you comply with my investigation. Scotland Yard? years since the police had any power in this town. No power, you say? You'd do well to take a close look at that fellow before you. The very sight of these fists sends thugs running for the hills. Whoa there, buddy. Settle down. Somebody help me. This weirdo's getting too close for my comfort. Inspector, calm yourself. Luke. Not now, lad. I'm putting the screws to this dubious fellow here. Inspector, please. I can vouch for this man. He's an ordinary citizen. Oh, so he's a friend of yours, Layton? You should have said so earlier. You're off the hook, newspaper boy, but listen well, because I'll say this only once. Thanks. I'm listening. The soul of Scotland Yard and what it stands for is immortal, even in a corrupt pit of depravity like this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got an investigation to attend to. Good day, Layton. Phew. Thanks for saving me from that loon. What was all that gibberish about Scotland Yard? Oh, the inspector doesn't mean any harm. He just tends to get a little worked up. Wow. I'm in some kind of chapter. I can't remember which one. Come by and pay your sweetheart a visit anytime, Fluky. I'll be here waiting for you. The breeze today is so nice. I wish my hubby would come home from work so we could go on a picnic. Right. It's maddeningly quiet. Why did the boss have to post me here? I can't seem to open the door to the observatory. Is that so? It appears that a puzzle is locking this door. Huh? I guess you're right. Worry not, Luke. I'll solve this puzzle and have us through the door before you know it. Move the red and blue blocks to their respective specs. Tap the arrow buttons at the bottom to rotate the playing field by 90 degrees. Blocks fall downward when there's nothing under them. Give it a try. Okay. So, what do I want to do? I want to do this. There we go.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
That really wasn't that hard.
Well, that's settled.
Superb. How many moves did it take you? A true master can solve the puzzle in 5 moves. That did it, Luke. The lock is disabled. And the door is open. Thank you for meeting me here. I know it's a bit out of the way. I wanted to make sure you weren't followed, and this place has afforded me the best view to do that. Have you made any progress in your investigation? We've encountered some unexpected turns, but On the whole, it's going well. I can't believe I'm meeting Luke from the future. Eh? Oh, Flora, it's you. I didn't recognize you there for a moment. You'll have to excuse me. This is all a bit unexpected. It's nice to know that some things never change. I see you're still easily flustered. Yeah, you're one to talk. As I recall, you're pretty easily flustered yourself. But it's good to see you. You look well. Yes, Flora would be one of the unexpected turns in question. Inspector Chelmy and Barton are here as well. Well, I'm not too surprised by the inspector's arrival. That man lives for police work. Are you saying you expected him to tail us back here? Expected? No, but I acknowledged it as a possibility. Enough chatter for now. We need to discuss how we're going to get into Chinatown. We haven't a chance of getting through unless we get those guards to leave the gate. And you found a way to lure them away, haven't you? Yes, see, the guards don't hang around the area all the time. They only man their positions there when Layton tells them to. In other words, my future self has some reason to post watchmen in the area. I confess that could be my fault. I've been doing a lot of reconnaissance in the area and may have been spotted. Anyway, the crucial point to take away is that the guards will leave their posts if their boss says so. I understand. But how do we get my future self to issue that order? Luckily, Layton almost never interacts directly with his low-level grunts. Instead, he has his lieutenant, Bostro, give out the orders. I'm sure you remember him. He was that giant thug giving orders at the casino. Ah, yes, I know who you're talking about. If the thugs by the gate hear Bostro tell them to get lost, I'm sure they'll abandon their post. Then all we need to do is record Bostro's voice and play it back for the guards. Well done, little Luke. But have you figured out how to reproduce Bostro's voice? I seem to remember you're picking up a new friend near the river who boasts impressive vocal talents. Of course, Eric! We can get him to mimic Bostro's voice. That's the idea. But how do we get Eric to learn how to, say, get lost in Bostro's voice? That could prove quite difficult. Nah, get lost is something of a catchphrase for Bostro. He's always yelling it. I spent a few afternoons spying on the man. He uses it at least a dozen times a day. That's not a very nice thing to say. Well, he's not a very nice fellow, as you may have noticed. The catchphrases are ticket to Chinatown. We should start looking for him immediately. Alright, Bostro's likely somewhere in the vicinity of the casino. Heading back to that area is a dangerous move, but we should start our search for him there. Alright. Chapter 7, Chinatown. Yeah. 2 puzzles sent. Okay. So, I can go back and get those puzzles. Which is what I'm going to be doing. Alright. Which tree? None of the trees have it. that it? Alright. I am going to go this way. I think. Okay. I need to go down one more. And you're right here.
All I'm saying is, don't leave puzzles for tomorrow when you can solve them today.
That's what Professor Layton says. All the time. I need this because it'll fill out my sticker book. Chart a path from the starting square in the top left corner to the ending square in the bottom right corner. You can move horizontally or vertically, but you can't move in the direction that the arrows on each square are pointing. Also, you can't use the same square twice. Can you make it to the green flag? Touch each square to chart your path. Wait. Is this the start? Chart a path in the starting square in the top left corner. Okay. Okay. You can move horizontally or vertically, but you can't move in the direction that the arrows on each square are pointing. Also, you can't use the same square twice. Can you make it to the green flag? Touch each square on the... You can move horizontally or vertically, but you can't move in the direction that the arrows on each square are pointing. Okay, so from here, I'm going to go... That would mean I'm going to go here, I'm going to go here, 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 here. Do I have to touch every square? You can move. Can't use the same square twice. But you can't move in the direction that the arrows on each square are pointing. Also, you can't use the same square twice. Touch each square in the chart, each square to chart your path. So I have to touch every single square. Is that right? Okay. It's kind of confusing. Because it's not really clear if I have to touch every square. Although that's what it sounds like. I should probably just do a path and see if that works. I'm gonna try it.
Here's my answer.
Okay.
I don't know
wrong.
what to say.
Too bad. If you get stuck, take another look at the big picture. You might see a path you didn't consider before. No-go arrows. Alright. No. Like I said, I'm kind of confused on what I'm kind of supposed to be doing. You can move horizontally or vertically, but you can't move in the direction that the arrows on each square are pointing. Also, you can't use the same square twice. This puzzle kind of confuses me. Because I go down here, if I go down here, I'll have to go here, but that's a dead end. But if I do this path, I have to go here, here, and then here, which means I can go here or here. But if I do this, I have to go straight down until I get to here. And then I'll have to go to here, and then I'm going to have to go up to here, and then I've got to turn this way. Which is going to lead me right back to a dead end. Considering what the rules are. Because I can't go nowhere. How about that?
Here's my answer.
No.
I don't know what to say.
No, I can't even do that. It really confuses me.
This one's as good as solved.
No? Really?
Let me think this through again.
What did I miss? I went... I'm gonna have to. Slow down. Okay.
Here's my answer. No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Phoenix, I don't have my copy yet either. Correct. You'll reach the finish without breaking any rules if you move along the path shown above. That was a confusing ass puzzle. Okay. A mushroom. Interesting. Rubbing his back, the waiter sighed wearily and said, I always use the same box to carry as many glasses as I can at a time, but there's one type of glass that I hate carrying. Of the 4 glass types pictured here, which one is the waiter talking about? Keep in mind that they all weigh the same. So which one does he absolutely hate? Always use the same box to carry as many glasses as I can at a time, but there's one type of glass that I hate carrying. I don't see the issues with that, or D. Well, D is kind of a champagne glass, because wine has a wider rim.
Let's see if I've got this right.
No?
I must have overlooked something.
Think about actually carrying glasses. How do we carry them? How do we, well, but he's talking about you always use the same box to carry as many glasses. So I can hold B, C, or D pretty well. You know what? A.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Well, if at first you don't succeed. That should do the trick.
D is not even the right answer. So
Well, if
why
at first
is
you don't
B?
succeed.
Why is B Why is there a problem with B?
Let's see if I've got this right. Just as I suspected.
Very good. The glass type in question is B. This is the only kind of glass that's stackable. And when you stack several, they become very heavy and a pain to carry. Oh. That was dumb. Alright. Alright, let's go to the picture book. I work in a little cafe. One day, the woman in charge stepped out, leaving me to run the shop. Before stepping out the door, the woman said to me, "I'm relying on you today. I'll be back as soon as I can." After the woman left, I noticed that a raincoat had been left behind on the counter. Oh no, the woman must have forgotten this, I thought to myself, and come to think of it, I don't even know where the woman went. A little while later, a man arrived, the first customer of the day. "The rain is terrible. I'll have a coffee, please. A really hot one," the customer said, taking a window seat. I looked outside and saw that it had indeed started raining. The door flew open once again, and I could hear the sound of the rain on the pavement as the next customer came in. Gosh, it's just like they forecasted. The rain has chilled me to the bone. I'll have a tea, please, but don't steep it for too long. The customer took a seat in the corner table. No. Since the woman in charge was gone, I had to make a coffee for the customer by the window. I also had to make the tea that the other customer had ordered. However, I ran into a snag when I realized the milk bottle was gone. The door opened again and someone stepped inside. "Thank heavens, that must be the woman," I said. But then I turned around and I saw it was actually a traveler. This customer sat down by the counter. Eesh, I'm tired, but look at this mushroom I found in the forest. Was I lucky or what? Alright, my order. I'll have a cocoa, please. The traveler leaned over, put the mushroom on the counter, and said, "Isn't it a beauty?" "It is, but I have to apologize because I can't make you a cocoa. The milk bottle is gone, you see," I said, deciding I had to be honest. Overhearing my apology, the mustache man sitting by the window said, "I don't like my coffee black. One really needs to tip the milk bottle to make it palatable." The customer in the corner piped up as well. "Hot tea's best friend is the milk bottle." Then the traveler by the counter chimed in. "This is unbelievable. I came all the way here to enjoy a cocoa." The traveler by the counter's glasses began to fog up with anger. I was getting very flustered. Whoops. Just then the door opened again, and in stepped the woman. "Lots of customers today, eh? I'm glad you all came in here out of the rain." I was so relieved to see the woman's pointy hat. I can't find the milk bottle. I looked everywhere, I said, causing the woman's eyes to grow as big as saucers. What are you talking about? Didn't you hear me when I told you I was stepping out to get another milk bottle? Well, I need one more sticker. We finally managed to meet up with future Luke. It seems if we're to enter Chinatown, however, we'll first have to take care of the guards at the gate. Future Luke claims that those two would leave their posts immediately if given the order by Bostro, my future self's loyal lieutenant. Therefore, we decided to head back to the casino to wait for Bostro. Alright. Alright. Who are you? I don't remember you. Could I ask you to quit staring at me so, young man? It makes a fellow uneasy. My apologies, sir. It's just that you're wearing such a troubled expression. Well, I've been pondering this puzzle all week and I still can't find the solution. Create the key. To complete the key, fit 5 blocks that form Professor Layton's top hat into the outlining below, without overlapping the pieces or leaving any spaces empty. You can rotate or flip blocks. Alright, well. I know where 2 blocks already go. Well, don't tell me yet until I ask you. Okay. That's not gonna work right now. Don't tell me yet. I'm gonna put that there. No. You go down. Yes, it is. I need to flip you. Aha! Alright, so you go here. I want to rotate you because you look like you go here. And you
allow me to present my solution. Puzzling? I think not.
Puzzling? I think not. Well done. You can now open the door. Yahoo! I can finally sleep tonight without that blasted puzzle tormenting me. Thanks for going out of your way to help this old man. Not at all. It would have been terribly ungentlemanly of me not to try and help. Perfect. this away. Look, there's Postro! Yes, I'd recognize that white pinstripe suit anywhere. Quick, everyone hide. You're supposed to be on guard duty! You clown! Stop goofing off! I wasn't goofing off, Postro. I was just... Bruh! You know the only thing I hate more than a loafer is a loafer who makes excuses. But there ain't no buts about it. That attitude is what keeps you a grunt in this here organization. You know what? You're finished here. The family don't need no clowns like you. Get lost, you clown! Oh, come on, Postro. Don't kick me out. Where will I go? There. Did you hear that? Yes, I heard get lost loud and clear. What about Eric? Did he manage to pick it up? Did you hear what that big man said, Eric? Get lost! It's uncanny how much he sounds like Postro. A performance like that is sure to fool those two guards at the gate. Let's head to Chinatown. You know this statue here, Luke? Oh, the one with the man that looks like the professor? Sure. Seeing it kind of got me thinking about, the future. And one thing that occurred to me is that you know how everything is going to turn out, don't you? I mean, you're me, so you already went through this scenario 10 years ago, right? Well, yes, but I can't tell you what's going to happen from here on out. You see, if you have that knowledge, it could alter the course of history. Some of the things that are supposed to happen might not happen at all. Time travel has changed the way events unfold here. And look at the mess it's made. We wouldn't want to add to that chaos, would we? I guess I never thought about it that way. What's more, knowing about your future self could actually change who you become. And just to complete things further, it's probably worth noting that technically you aren't me. I'm not? Then who am I? That's a tough question. Our meeting has changed much for both of us. Only the past is certain. Therefore, I was you in the past, but you may not be me in the future. You follow? I think I do. But time travel sure is complicated. He does have a point. Because if there was any way of you knowing what you could be during the future, there is a potential that you could not be that person in the future. One day I'm going to become a professor of puzzleology, and then you will fear me. I guess. All men face trials in life, but it's the real men who persevere in spite of them. Well, tragedy rears its ugly head. A real man knows how to deal with it gracefully. Here's a puzzle to prepare you for the day when you must deal with your own hardships. Four siblings inherited a large plot of land. They each built a house in their favorite spot, without thinking about how best to divide up the rest. They decided that the fairest solution is to split the land into four equally shaped 6 square portions that include each house. Also, each portion must touch, but not include, the well in the corner. The well in the center. Based on their decisions, which sibling's property will include the star? Circle house A, B, C, or D, and then tap submit. Alright. They've decided that the fairest solution is to split the land into 4 equally shaped 6 square portions that include each house. Also, each portion must touch, but not include the well in the center. Four siblings inherited a large plot of land. They each built a house in their favorite spot without thinking about how best to divide up the rest. They've decided that the fairest solution is to split the land into 4 equally 6 square portion that includes each house. Also, each portion must touch but not include the well in the center. Okay. Alright. Well, let me pull out the memo. Alright. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3. So, if they're going to do 6, and we can't move the houses, so I'm going to say this is A. This is going to be C. This is going to be D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So B is going to be the one.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
No? Are you sure about that?
I was sure my logic was sound.
If only they thought about this before building their houses. Well, then if B isn't, then it has to be D.
That should do the trick.
Alright, it's not D.
I must have overlooked something.
So... nothing else makes sense. So 1, 2, 3, 4. How about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Maybe this is A. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would only make if B or D is not the right answer, then it would have to be C. Because I had to cut out the well. Huh? But you can't move the houses though. But it has to be 6 squares, though.
Yes. You can make a shape in 6 squares. They all have to be the same shape.
I don't see how that's possible.
I'll give you an example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's your B. Now, envision that for every other letter.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. Count that for B?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So you're saying this is B. Okay. Alright. So how does that count for A? Is this A?
They all have to have this particular shape that you just drew. All of them do.
So if that's the case, then A is going to be it. Because this would be A. This would literally be D.
Well, you're drawing C now. This is D down here.
Well, right, but if this is the case, then A would get the star.
Let's see if I've got this right. Well, that's settled.
Sorry about that. Great work. Sibling A's property will include the star. The plot of land will be divided according to the diagram shown above. Or to the left in this case. Splendid work. It just goes to show you that analytical thinking is the key to impressing people. Oh, so bored. So very, very bored. Same old story, eh? You blame me? Life's not exactly a rosy red bed. And I don't have anyone to talk to. But hey, being here is better than being sad, right? I guess so. You know, if you want someone to talk to, I'd be happy to listen. That's nice of you. I bet you're gonna grow up to be a nice guy. Thanks for the offer, man. I already feel better. How about I share one of my awesome puzzles with you? Please do. I love a good puzzle. Okay. See, I'm a pretty good digger. What I do. Thought of this one while I was working one day. Arrange all the tunnel segments to create a tunnel that leads from the entrance to the exit. Tap the segment to switch between a straight and a curved piece. Grab the edge of a segment and slide it in a circle to rotate it. The green segments are already finished, so you can't change them. You will need to use every segment to complete the tunnel. Good luck. Alright. This is going to need that. That looks like it's gonna work, right?
Here's my answer. No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Good work. Phew, that was a difficult project. Really wasn't that difficult, actually. Tunnel out. You're a smart little man, aren't you? You'll come back and see me again sometime, okay? He's got that Giga Chad chin, but his name is Hardy. So let's call him Hardy Chad. Perfect. Read the complete book? Yes. Rain Day Cafe. I work in a little cafe. One day the woman in charge stepped out, leaving me to run the shop. Before stepping out the door, the woman said to me, "I'm relying on you today. I'll be back as soon as I can." After the woman left, I noticed that a raincoat had been left behind on the counter. Oh no, the woman must have forgotten this, I thought to myself. And come to think of it, I don't even know where the woman went. Get off my screen, please. Please? Get off my screen. Please? Please get off my screen. Okay. The door flew open once again, and I could hear the sound of the rain on the pavement as the next customer came in. Gosh, it's just like they forecasted. The rain has chilled me to the bone. I'll have a tea, please, but don't steep it for too long. The boy took a seat in the corner table. I did miss a page because I had to deal with something else. Since the woman in charge was gone, I had to make a coffee for the customer by the window. I also had to make the tea that the other customer had ordered. However, I ran into a snag when I realized the milk bottle was gone. The door opened again and someone stepped inside. Thank heavens, that must be the woman, I said. And when I turned around, I saw that it was actually a traveler. This customer sat down by the corner. Yeesh, I'm tired, but look at this mushroom I found in the forest. Was I lucky or what? Alright, my order. I'll have a cocoa, please. The traveler leaned over, put the mushroom on the counter, and said, "Isn't it a beauty?" It is, but I have to apologize because I can't make you a cocoa. The milk bottle is gone, you see, I said, deciding I had to be honest. Overhearing my apology, the mustache man sitting by the window said, "I don't like my coffee black. One really needs to tip the milk bottle to make it palatable." The boy in the corner piped up as well. Hot tea's best friend is the milk bottle. Then the traveler by the corner chimed in, "This is unbelievable. I came all the way here to enjoy cocoa." The traveler by the counter's glasses began to fog up with anger. I was getting very flustered. Just then the door opened again and in stepped the woman. "Lots of customers today, eh? I'm glad you all came in here out of the rain." I was so relieved to see the woman's pointy hat. "I can't find the milk bottle. I looked everywhere," I said, causing the woman's eyes to grow as big as saucers. "What are you talking about? Didn't you hear me when I told you I was stepping out to get another milk bottle?" The old dear really was steamed. But she wasted no time in making everyone fresh hot drinks and a mushroom pie. The customers were all delighted, and I cheered up as well. Doesn't this story make you want to visit a cafe on a rainy day? Alright. I think I already have, yeah, I have. He's a chef. Well, you're not dressed in blue. One day I received a request for help from a friend of mine, the head of a venerable old family, so I headed over to the family mansion. At the entrance, I was met by a man dressed completely in blue. According to the friend who invited me, the valuable thing had disappeared from the mantelpiece. As I was inspecting the scene, a boy who whispered from the corner, or whispered from the door, "Not many people come and go from the mansion. Someone who lives here must have hidden it." He asked me to follow him to the study, where he'd tell me the whole story. However, when we arrived at the study, there was someone already there. "There you are, you little rascal," said the man. "Oh, excuse me, I didn't realize you had a guest." And the man left the room. "Who was that?" I asked. "Can't you tell from his hat?" was the reply. "I wonder what he wants." Across the room, we heard a loud meow. "Oh," I exclaimed, "we're not alone." "That's right, my pet is the queen of the house," said the boy. "Oh, but I'd better get going. It's time for my study session with my tutor now. He's the one with the small mustache." I decided to investigate the dining room. Upon entering, I startled the man inside, causing him to drop the thing he was carrying. "Oh, you must be a guest, but please don't sneak up on me like that." I startled the chef inside, causing him to drop the thing. "Does that thing you dropped belong to you?" I asked. No, it belongs to the young master. "I found it while working in the garden." Must not be the chef. "So I thought I'd return it to him," he said. "So why did you come to the dining room?" "The young master has a voracious appetite, so he's often here looking for a bite to eat." I walked back through the hall to the big garden behind the house. There I encountered a man pointing at a thing on the ground. He said to me, "I'm looking for the owner of this. He's the chef in blue trousers." Obviously, it's not the chef. Soon after, a woman entered the garden and said to me, "Ah, so this is where you are. The master's been looking for you." Turning to the man, she said, "And as for you, it's time for the young master's lesson." A look of panic flittered across the man's face. "Oh my word, is it that time already?" The pet appeared with a meow. "Your paws are all muddy. Have you been out in the garden again?" scolded the woman. Turning to me, she said, "The family doesn't know, but she likes to dig holes in the garden and bury things there. She's like a dog." Next to the trail of muddy paw prints, a silver thing had been dropped. This belongs to that man in the study. He lost it and was looking for it. I met up with a friend and talked about the missing thing. "Was it shiny?" I asked. "Ah, yes," he replied. "It was a little statue of a goddess. Really magnificent silverwork. See? I think I understand what's happened here," I said. "My word, really, jolly good." The friend gathered everyone in the hall and started explaining the situation. After the thing went missing, the chef noticed that holes had been dug in the garden, assuming the boy was making mischief. You see, the boy's thing was found next to the holes. I don't think the chef belongs there. The man also was suspicious. He found mud on the floor of the boy's study, which made him think something untoward had happened. Therefore, he went out into the garden to look for evidence. Had he taken a closer look, he would have seen that the muddy footprints belonged to the pet. The man also had his suspicions, but it wasn't the valuable thing that was concerning him, but rather the missing other thing. He thought it had been taken by the boy as a practical joke. He's always in the dining room after all. But I don't have them. But I don't have them. That's the thing. You're all awful. Everyone suspected me. I didn't hide the thing. I didn't use the other thing. And I didn't take the last thing without telling anyone either, said the boy angrily. Now, calm down. There's another explanation that hasn't been considered. The boy looked around him. That's right, said the friend kindly. Nobody here did anything wrong. Exactly, I said. The real criminal is over there. What puzzles did you say I did? Hold on. I did not do puzzle 75 because it goes to 61 to 134. $138? No. No, I did not. $52. Okay, well I don't see 53 on here. We located Bostro by the casino and successfully managed to get our feathered friend to remember his voice. The parrot's impersonation is uncanny. I'd wager Bostro's own mother would have trouble telling them apart. The guards are certain to be fooled. It's time to head back to Chinatown and put our plan in motion. Let me go back, because I know what you're talking about, and that puzzle that you're talking about, let me see here. What's the name of the puzzle? Yeah, it's not on my list. Well, if isn't my favorite set of problem solvers. Thanks again for helping me with those boards. It was nothing really, just a simple bit of thinking and a well-placed cut. Yeah, well, if it's not too much trouble, you think you could work your magic on these boards too? Making another cut. See, I didn't do 53. It was a different puzzle. The piece of wood below is oddly shaped and difficult to work with effectively. The best solution is to cut it into two pieces that, when combined, formed a square. Because of the grain of the wood, however, the two pieces can't be flipped or rotated after being cut. Drawing lines that show where to make this cut, then tap submit. I still have to make a square. And I can't flip it. Yeah. Huh? Huh? Hello, Ancient One. So, draw a line here. Okay, so that's the first cut you draw. Draw a line here. No, not all the way down, just one square. So, you need to go back here and then cut down here. Huh? You got too many squares here. That's not gonna work. Okay, then cut back one square. This cut right here, because you still need this one. Here? Yes. That should work, because that should slide right in here, and that will make a perfect square.
Let's see if I've got this right. Just as I suspected.
Sharp solution. Quite an interesting rearrangement, huh? Look at that. You did it again, friend. Thanks to you, we're that much closer to giving Midland Road the makeover it deserves. Well, that's a trowel. What other puzzle was I supposed to have? And the shaft. That's all I have. Where do I put the shaft? Didn't realize you had a guest, and the chef left the room. Who was that, I asked? Can you tell from his hat? That kind of makes sense. Go to the garden. Does that thing you dropped belong to you? Maybe the trowel goes there. Maybe. Now, what did you run into? Okay. Does it tell you what who the man was? Okay. Does it show you where the chef goes? Okay. That's what I thought. We're doing alright, Ancient One. Today is the big day. At least I shall propose the most enchanted women. I shall propose to the most enchanting woman in all of London. That is, I shall make a business proposition. Wow, that's exciting. Yes, at last. Belle, radiant goddess, as she is, will know my heart's deepest secret. And that is the start. That is to start a clothing line with her. You see, though, I am a stylish gentleman. One might argue the most stylish gentleman in town. No one has their finger on the pulse of fashion like teenage girls. What's more, every genius needs a muse, and that's where Belle enters the picture. Good luck with that. Salutations, mean amigo. I'm afraid I'm a bit lost. Pavel, you're always lost. Hello there, Pavel. Fancy meeting you here. Where are you trying to get to this time? I read a magnificent article about the great underground caverns of El Mundo and came to see them. I think you're a long ways from those caverns. Ah, yes. One school of thought posits that these caverns exist throughout the entire world. Hail excamente. Hi excamente. I was on my way to discover the subterranean ruins of Rome when I got lost. Wait, you were heading to Rome and ended up here? Jaw, the road of a traveler is long and winding, but this time I'm sure I'll reach my destination. But seeing as how we bumped into each other like this, how about a puzzle for El Camino? Lunar leapfrogs. Wow. 6 frogs are sitting atop logs in a bog. Are they gonna respond when I play the ocarina to them? There were 6 frogs there. I'm pretty sure there were 6. Because there's one for each note on the ocarina. Yeah, there's 6 notes in each. What about the one for the Temple of Time? The song. Leap them around so each frog's color matches the ribbon tied to its post. There are 3 rules you'll need to follow. 1. You can hop to any empty adjacent log. 2. If there's an empty log 1 frog over, you can leap over 1 frog to get there. You can't leap over 2 frogs at a time. Now, tap those frogs and hop to it. Right. Okay. So, I need you to go over there. I need you to go over there. Alright.
Here's my answer. I knew it!
Boing, boing, boing. Hip hop yippee. I wonder when the frog capella starts. Yes, very reminiscent of the frogs in Majora's Mask and in Ocarina of Time. Wonderful. Magnifique! With that salt, I'm ready to return to my travels. Good day, and happy travels wherever you go. I've never seen anyone as good at getting lost as you. How did you even make it here to begin with? You got a new course for the toy car. Desert Trek. Let's go. Okay. I have. So I gotta do the red square thing, so. Yeah. Well. Okay. Alright. Okay. Go. Congratulations, you completed the course Desert Trek. Alright. That's not where I want to go. Alright, Luke. This is our chance. Oh, I'm so nervous. Just relax. We'll stay back here out of sight and let Eric work his magic. Yeah. This post is such a drag. Can't wait to punch out and grab a hot meal. Sounds good, but I wouldn't give for a piping hot meat pie with some mushroom gravy right now. But we better not let Bostro hear us talking food on the job, or he'll tan our hides. Seems like all that fruit does is watch us to see if we mess up. Talk about a terrible boss. Alright, do your thing, Eric. Doing my thing. Psst, Eric, you're on. Get lost, you clown! Did you just hear Bostro? Yeah, he told me to get lost. Or was he talking to you? Maybe he meant both of us. I think you're right. Aye aye, Bostro. You don't got to tell us twice, we'll get lost immediately. Way to go, Eric! Squawk! Squawk! Excellent. I think we can finally get into Chinatown now. And it's all thanks to our pal Eric. People on Twitch will take your pizza. There's only 3 people watching right now. You can stop saying that now, Eric. What's this device that's stuck to the door? Oh no, that's a puzzle counter. Oh no. Oh no? Why oh no? These things measure how many puzzles you solve. The door won't open for anyone who solved fewer than the required number of puzzles. Here, take a look at the display on the front of that machine. It says 50. Hopefully you've got 50 puzzles under your belt. I don't know. But I'm anxious to try the machine. The future's just full of so many neat gizmos. Puzzle count confirmed. Access granted. Phew, I was worried there for a second, but it looks like we can go through now.
Just down this road is your future self. Do you find it at all unnerving?
It's quite a peculiar sensation, I must admit. Yes, quite.
I still can't believe there's another Professor Layton running around.
I assure you, the man is real. You'll see soon enough.
Alright.
Good day, whippersnappers. Tell me, have you ever stopped to admire this marvelous gate? This magnificent structure was constructed to welcome a lucky spirit into the vicinity. It is a breathtaking piece of art, isn't it? Tell me, sir, are you familiar with this part of town? You mean Chinatown? I suppose some might say that I'm familiar with the area. As you might expect from the name, this area has many restaurants and shops selling goods from Asia. One thing most folks don't know is that, despite its appearance, the buildings here aren't that old. I've also heard that the family's headquarters are in this area. Whoa there, my friend. Keep your voice down. Though that fact may be common knowledge, it's not the kind of thing one talks about in public. I think what the professor wants to know is if you can tell us how to get there. You're a straight shooter, aren't you, boy? I admire that. And I tell you what I'm going to do. If you solve my puzzle, I'll point out the family's headquarters to you. When counting on his fingers, this eccentric man counts in the order you see in the picture below. When he counts from 1 to 5, he returns to his thumb and continues counting in the same order, starting with 6. If he continues counting in this way, which finger would he land on when he gets to 763? Circle the correct fingertip. Really? Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm going to say this one.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
High five. That's right. He'll land on his pinky no matter how high you count. The finger that corresponds to the ones column never changes. All numbers ending in 3 or 8 end on the pinky. Ho-ho! You made short work of that puzzle. So here's your prize. See that tall building? The one in the distance? That's the one. It's called the Towering Pagoda, and it's the family's base of operations. The person in charge of the place is said to be more monster than man, and wears a hat like yours. But enough of that unpleasant topic. Have an enjoyable stay in Chinatown. Good day. Hello there, is this Chinatown? Listen to yourself, young man. Like all sentient beings, I exist everywhere and nowhere. Well, that's very nice. Now, if what you really wanted to ask me was where our physical bodies are located, I'll tell you. This is indeed Chinatown. Here you can find exotic goods and rare wonders from all over the world. These things don't interest me. Material objects are mere dust flecks on the universe's canvas. Something tells me I picked the wrong person to ask for directions. You've only just started to make your way in the world, young one. For you, many of life's greatest puzzles remain unsolved. For example, this one. Whoa!
Who broke it? That is a puzzle nobody's ever solved. It's always everyone else but them. So you never know who did it. One of these people broke the window. When asked about it, they gave the following statements in order, starting with A. I didn't do it. B. A is telling the truth. C. D is lying. D. I swear it wasn't me. The person whose story sounds fishy is the culprit. Who is it? C.
This one's as good as solved. I knew it!
A brilliant deduction. C is indeed the culprit. He said that D was lying before D had even spoken. Clearly something's up with C. Yes, that's it. Seek the answers to your own questions. That is the root of individuality. Only by doing this will you find the true value to be had in the infinite moment we call the present. Thanks for the compliment. I have to go now. Goodbye. I'm gonna go this way. Look at all these shops, and it smells like something amazing is cooking here. I see you've taken a liking to the neighborhood. Let's ask a few more locals about the area and grab some hint coins. It's a wooden Professor Layton statue. Only two? Hello there, little girl. Hello there, little girl. Oh, hi there, mister. Hiya. And hiya right back at you. Oh, that was nice. I do so love a good greeting, don't you? Well, you always got a proper greeting from us because that's what gentlemen do. Yep, the world would be nicer place if more people said hello like you do. People in this town are so, what's the word, uncouth? That's what my mom always calls people here. Oh, do you live around here? Yep, Dad moved out here and brought me and Mom along. But I think our move was a terrible idea. Dad hasn't come home once since he started working here. And all Mom does is complain about it. What's he doing at work that keeps him there all the time? Beats me. All I know is that when I grow up, there's no way I'll become or marry a mechanical engineer. So your father's an engineer? Yep, Dad moved here after his old company got bought in. Isn't that unbelievable? Can you imagine buying a whole company? You'd have to be super rich. You certainly would. You know, there's a great puzzle about a rich man my dad told me once. Vases on vases. An antique store, a wealthy gentleman is looking at 3 flower vases, each with a different portrait painted on it. Well, would you look at that? This one looks just like me. I'll take it. Which vase did the man choose? Huh?
How about this? I knew it!
Correct. He picked vase A. You turn it upside down and look at the profile as shown. Above, it matches the wealthy gentleman perfectly, right down to the sizable belly. Hey, you got the answer. Nice going. Thank you. As an inspiring gentleman, I do my best to solve any puzzle that comes my way. Huh? Eric got a delivery request. A friend for Vive. I missed one. A friend for Vi. Okay. These two? Or is it, you said straight across? Alright. Is this teddy for me? Well, if I can't have a pet, at least this little fellow will keep me company. Little fellow, what? Well, you're not my pet, but it's great to talk to you all the same. Bye-bye, Mr. Parrot. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You said it's in Chinatown? I'm just missing one. Our plan to get rid of the guards works like a charm, and we were able to enter Chinatown. This part of town is significantly different from others, leading me to guess that it was built recently for the express purpose of housing the family's base of operations. Speaking of which, our destination is the towering pagoda that lies ahead in the heart of Chinatown. Chinatown seems to be home to all sorts of people. It's an area that doesn't exist in our London, and it feels like proof that we've actually arrived in the world of the future. The towering pagoda that we're heading for lies down the other end of the lively Scarlet Street. We'll need to keep our ears open for new information as we push forward. Huh? What's up? I was just wondering if you knew anything about the man who runs the towering pagoda. Of course I do. Everyone does. That fellow is bad news, mate. What do you mean by that? Well, you know. Got a bunch of thugs working for him. And they're like a thug, if you know what I mean. So I figured their boss has got to be one nasty character. I see. And his goons have this place so scared. Most people don't bother going out much. Maybe that's why puzzles are so popular here. Well, let me tell you one. 5 shapes are drawn on the chalkboard below. One of them isn't quite right. Circle the shape that doesn't belong. Circle the shape that doesn't belong. I'm going to say this one.
That should do the trick.
No?
Well, if at first you don't succeed.
Well, apparently he's pointing at it.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
No.
I was sure my logic was sound.
I was sure that this one would have... Unless this one is. Why is that? Alright.
That should do the trick. Well, that's settled.
Correct. The other shapes are made up of three threes, 4 fours, 5 fives, and 7 sevens, respectively. Oh, I did not even see that. And those are 6s. That's 5 6s. The oddball is neither 6 6s nor 9 9s. I didn't see the numbers. Smooth, real smooth. A word of advice. If you value your hide, stay away from the towering pagoda. Go back one, and then I'm gonna go this way. Any hint coins here? Azure Avenue. I found one already. Found 2. Well, I'm at the bookshop. I'm exploring, okay? Found 3. Welcome to Maya's Miles of Books. You certainly aren't exaggerating. The selection here is simply astounding. If there's something that catches your eye, feel free to flip through it. Our mission is to serve our fellow book lovers. Wonderful. As an enthusiast of the written word, shops like this really make my day. Please enjoy yourself. Guess there's nothing down that way. And I'm supposed to be at the noodle shop? I went too far. Welcome to Pepper's Noodle Palace. I'm Pepper, and if you're in the mood for good eats, you've come to the right place. That sounds very nice, but what we're actually hungry for is answers. Would you mind if we asked you a few questions? I'm up my ears in prep work here. Why not ordering something? We can talk while you chow down. Alright, what do you recommend? Do you like dim sum? You know, those little Chinese delicacies that go great with tea? Sounds great! Yep, we've got a great assortment of dumplings, little steamed buns, and radish cakes. Oh, and we make a mean pork noodle soup too. Heck, even our puzzles about soups are first rate. Bowls of plain noodles and pork noodles are lined up in a row on the counter. Arrange the food so that bowls of plain noodles and pork noodles alternate, but make sure they all remain evenly spaced on the counter. What is the fewest number of moves it will take to accomplish this task? Also, in this puzzle, simply switching the places of two bowls counts as 2 moves. Right. So, I had to do this in the fewest amount of moves. Okay, arrange the food so that the bowls of plain noodles and pork noodles alternate. And just swapping bowls counts as 2 moves. So that means moving one bowl is 1 move. Which means if you're just swapping bowls, you're moving, it counts as a move each. Alright. So that means probably 4 moves, right? How many moves? 1? How? Because if just swapping the bowls count as 2 moves, it's not going to count as 1. There's no way. 1. Seriously?
Here's my answer. No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Noodlerific! You don't need to switch any of the bowls around. You just need to move a bowl of plain noodles from one end to the other. So, what'll it be, gents? You know, now I'm in the mood for pork noodle soup. I'll have that, please. As I will. As will I. You got it. Hang on just a sec. And here you are. Now, what did you want to ask me? I used to live in London about 10 years ago, but I don't remember this part of the city. Is this area a new development? Gee, that's a good question. I actually just opened up shop here a short while ago, so I don't know. An investor told me this area was right for a new restaurant, so I moved out here. Interesting. Well, thank you for your time and the menu recommendation. Professor, the soup is amazing. Hurry up and eat before it gets cold. Nah! Hey, don't sneak up on me like that. You scared me half to death. Eesh. Can a guy slack in peace? Where is it? No, it's not. It's right, it's on the green thing down here. And what's the third one? Found it. Take a look at all of the toys here. Big on toys, are you? I used to be, but now that I'm older, I don't have much time for toys anymore. Oh, but you can't forget that toy car of yours, my boy. I suppose you got me there, Professor. That car's too fun to put down. A toy car, you say? Let me see it. Yes. This is one of my creations. Really? Wow. That is so cool. Thank you kindly. Well, since you're such a fan, I have a special offer for you. If you could best this puzzle of mine, I'll give you a special track for your car. A special track just for solving a puzzle? Gosh, this must be my lucky day. Two squares of paper, A and B, are shown below. Following the arrows from left to right, each piece is folded in half. Again, it's folded in half and then folded in half again. The red dotted lines on the far right image of paper A show where a cut will be made. Your job is to cut paper B so that when you unfold it, the cutout shape in the middle matches the shape in the middle of paper A when it's unfolded. Draw the cut you need to make onto the rightmost image of paper B. I'm gonna say here.
This one's as good as solved.
No? Huh?
I guess it's back to the drawing board.
A straight line? All the way across? Like that. Huh? That.
Here's my answer. I knew it!
You made the cut. As shown in the image above, both pieces of paper will have the same shape cut out of the middle when unfolded. Why not get a few pieces of paper and try it out yourself? It's fun. Now that's using the old noggin. As promised, here's that track. Thank you so much. The name's Checker. Come by and browse anytime. There are too many toys in here to count. Just imagine if you lived here, Luke, you'd never leave. Say, look at these interesting little cat figurines. That reminds me of a wonderful puzzle I heard just the other day. Which one's white? A shop owner points to each of her exotic cats and says something strange. Red is next to blue. Black is not white. Green is not green. Blue is 3 over from black. Red is on the end. So then which cat is white? If black is not white, but blue is 3 over from black, so is B would have to be green. Red is next to blue. Which means this is black. Black is not white. Exactly. And green is not green, so white is right here. It's C. I'm pretty sure it's C.
This one's as good as solved. Phew, that's a relief.
Good thinking. The green cat is named White. Yeah. The shop owner named each cat after a different color than its coat. She's pretty weird, huh? That's 100% correct. Smashing work, my boy. You know, despite there being a toy store here, I don't see that many children around town. Does everyone play indoors in the future? Maybe so, Luke. Yeah, I'm inside playing a video game. And most kids are playing video games. The irony, huh? I must be missing 2 tracks. Okay. I had to collect coins. I'm confused. Huh? Okay. Here? I'm not even going to need the spring, right? Alright, we'll go. Congratulations, you completed the course gold grab. Alright. Now we're looking for coins. What an unusual building that is. It has 3 roofs, each a little smaller than the next. It's like a family of roofs. Yes, Chinatown has some rather ornate buildings that were built after your time. So that's why I didn't recognize them. You know, your comment about the roofs being like a family reminds me of a puzzle I once heard. Would you like to hear it? Hello, Sprocket. Huh? Did you even need to ask? There are 10 siblings living together. Luke, let's say you're the 8th child. The oldest daughter is the 2nd son's younger sister, and the 3rd son older sister. The 4th son is the 2nd daughter's older brother and the oldest daughter's little brother. There are no boys in between the 3rd and 4th daughters. Got all that? Is the 3rd youngest child a boy or a girl? Alright, so there are 10 siblings. I'm going to count them on my finger. Say you're the 8th child. So the 8th child's a boy. The oldest daughter is the 2nd son's younger sister and the 3rd son's older sister. There should be 2 girls in between for the 1 son, so that'd be the 5th, and it's yeah. The 4th son is the 2nd daughter's older brother. And the oldest daughter's little brother. There are no boys in between the 3rd and 4th daughters. Got all that? Is the 3rd youngest child a boy or a girl? The 3rd youngest child. Yes. Well, there's 10 siblings, so are you going to count the youngest after the first one? So why isn't he the 7th youngest one? Yeah, but you still had to think that way. You still had to think that way. Is he the 3rd youngest or the 7th youngest? Are you sure about that? But that's why I'm asking, is this puzzle... Okay. But that's why I'm asking, is this puzzle asking third youngest from 10, 9, 8, or is it saying the third youngest, which is the fourth child after the fourth child in the family, which would be the third sibling after the oldest? So assuming the blue is the boy.
This one's as good as solved. Phew, that's a relief.
Correct. At the beginning, Luke was named as the 8th child. The puzzle is asking for the gender of the third child from the bottom, and since there are 10 siblings in total, the third from the bottom is the same as the 8th from the top, and of course, Luke is a boy. Wonderful. Of course, I expected nothing less for myself. Nor should you. After all, no puzzle is a match for Layton's apprentice. And, yo, what? Well, look who we have here. We met on our way to the Gilded Seven Casino, did we not? Nice to see that I made an impression. Let me guess. You don't want to let us through. There's no need for that attitude. Keeping those out with no business here is my livelihood, you see. You can't fault a fellow for trying to make a living, can you? Perhaps not, but we do have business here. We've come to meet with Layton. That may very well be the case. Unfortunately, I simply can't let you pass. And why is that? We've stated our business. Because my employer, Mr. Layton, is out at the moment. Hence, you have no reason to enter the building. And you're quite sure he's out and about right now. Well, I didn't just lie to you. If that's what you're insinuating. The boss has stepped out. He's away. Gone. Not here. But where could he have gone? Well, wherever he is, it doesn't sound like he's up in the towering pagoda right now. Professor, I propose we do some sleuthing. I'm sure we can track down Layton yet. I agree. Let's ask some of the people in the area if they've seen my elusive counterpart. Where's the third one? I have to complete the thing for the bird so he can help me find hint coins. Okay, he must have the thing completed then. The thing for the bird. He must have all the things for the bird completed for that to show up. Well, that's the only way that works. Slightly off to the left. There's nothing here. Okay. Well, the bird's not going to find anything until I complete all these puzzles for the bird. All of this has to be done. Is it the parrot that you're saying that it shows up? Well, he can't. Okay. But that's not how that works. We finally arrived at the towering pagoda, my future shell's base of operations, but it doesn't seem to be at home. Where could the man have gone? Perhaps some of these locals know something. I'll ask around. It can't! Okay. I'm doing it. Yeah, but Carl, this is what happens when I do it for where the hidden puzzle is. That's what happens. There's nothing there. That's not a hidden one then. Okay, the bird's not gonna help me find anything until I do everything. How many hint coins are there? I got them all then. Yes. Some people have no respect for others. What seems to be the matter? Just look at this wall of mine. Someone has graffitied it. I'm sure the neighborhood misfit who did it is having a laugh. But I'm the one who has to clean it up. That paint's stuck on pretty good. I don't think you'd be able to strip it off. I suppose I'll just have to paint over the whole thing. While we're on the subject of paints, I might as well ask. You ever heard of this puzzle? This old brick wall has been painted in a strange aesthetic. There are 5 unique shapes on the white background. Artsy. Which color paint was used the most? Touch the correct can, then tap submit. Which was used the most? Wow. That's going to be a tough question to answer. It's not black or green. I don't think it's blue, because this is about the same as the green. If we look at the amount here, I want to say red or yellow. I could start counting bricks. Thirteen, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's pretty close. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Well, black is out of the question. Red. I'm gonna stick with red. My gut tells me red.
This one's as good as solved.
My gut was wrong.
I don't know what to say.
Too bad. Think about it. Think about if you had painted it yourself. Blue.
Here's my answer. I guess
Apparently
it's
blue
back
is
to
wrong.
the drawing board.
But it clearly looks like oh. I did not see that color.
This one's as good as solved.
I did
Phew,
not see that
that's
color.
a relief.
Exactly. Without a doubt, the white paint used as the background covers the most area. Smart thinking. And you know what? Your smart thinking has given me a brilliant idea of my own. Oh? Let me hear it. If I just paint this wall white again, I'm practically begging someone to cover it in graffiti. So maybe I should get someone to come by and paint a fancy mural on there for me. I mean, a white wall is one thing, but you'd have to be a real worm to graffiti a nice mural. Say, that idea is not half bad. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it myself. Alright, perfect. Wow. Okay, only one way. Got big plans for this wall. I'm going to get somewhere to paint something amazing here. Oh, by the way, I don't think I introduced myself before. I'm Slate. Please as punch to meet ya. At that moment, why did he introduce himself to me? This is a train station. Not so fast. I think there's more valuable information to be found here in Chinatown. It looks like your mural's coming along nicely. Yeah. Isn't it though? I asked some of the kids in town to help out. They love to draw. It's looking great so far. I can't wait to see how it turns out. We're making real progress on this mural. Come by and take another gander at it later. Hey friend, nice of you to drop by again. How is the mural coming? Swimmingly. I have a feeling it's going to be a real masterpiece when it's done. If everything stays on schedule, we'll have the outline done the next time you visit. I see you've managed to lay down a rough sketch of the whole mural. It looks excellent. Yeah. It's really something else, isn't it? I'm glad I asked those kids to take the job. So, are you going to color in the rest of the piece now? Of course. When it's done, it'll be exploding with color. It's just going to take a while. I bet you can hardly wait, huh? Maybe this puzzle's about painting will help you pass the time. Tricolor template. It's your job to paint a pyramid built from 21 circular pieces of wood. You've been given 3 colors to work with: red, blue, and yellow. Before you get too creative, however, there's one important rule you need to follow. No 2 pieces of wood next to each other can be the same color. One piece has already been painted red. If you follow the rule and finish painting the entire pyramid, what color will piece A be? Circle the correct colored paint can. Well, if none of these, let's see. Blue, yellow, blue, yellow, blue, yellow. Alright, let's do memo. I'm gonna put B, Y, B, Y, B, Y. Let's put red here. Let's put red here. Red up here. Blue here. yellow here. Blue. I'm gonna say red.
That should do the trick. Well, that's settled.
1997 was a really good year. Bullseye. Imagine the image above shows the two possible ways of following the rule and painting the entire pyramid. Notice that either way results in A being red. Cool, eh? Is that dog putting his nose in red paint? You guys sure have a way with puzzles. Color me impressed. Thank you, and good luck with the rest of your mural. I'm sure the finished product will be wonderful. Yep, you can count on that. Yeah. Next time you come by, the kids will be coloring the pieces in. Can't wait. Wow, look at all those great colors. I'm pretty keen on them myself. Yep, the kids did a good job. The kids? You're not doing any of the painting yourself? Nah, I'm more of a spectator than a painter. But I try to help the gang as best as I can by prepping the paint and washing brushes and such. Well, as long as you're having fun, right? Come back soon and check out the mural. That mural looks like it's almost finished. Yep, we're close and it's a beaut. You won't find any mural as nice in all of London. Yeah, I had to say, I'm very proud. Proud? But didn't you have the neighborhood kids do all the work? They painted it, sure, but I did a ton of heavy lifting. Literally, I carried all the paint myself. One of the canes had this great puzzle on the side of it. Here, have a look. My, you certainly have an affinity for paint, don't you? Tricky tile work. You've been hired to adorn a wall with decorative colored tiles. There are 3 of each of the red, yellow, green, and orange tiles and 4 blue ones. The first of each color tile has already been placed for you. All you need to do is decide where to put the rest. Oh, and one more thing. No 2 tiles of the same color can be in the same row, horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. Nothing to it, right? Good luck. Yeah, I'm basically doing Sudoku. Alright. Okay. This is good. Alright. That is already red. So that's there. Alright. So this has to be yellow because that's green is already there. Which means... Oh. I did not place orange anywhere, did I? What? take a look. Seems to be doing fine on my end. I would ignore it for now, and well, there's nothing I now. I'm not. Well, well, frames are dropped. Alright. Well, I'm saying unstable. Yeah, well, I don't know why it's dropping frames. You can't do that on Restream Bot. The server has to be on XSplit. I have never done that on Restream Bot. No, there's not. I have never done it. On XSplit I have. You tell me how. Alright. So let's figure out, because there's orange right here. And orange has to fit somewhere, but Okay. Okay, the same colors cannot fit diagonally either. Okay. I got it. Alright. So, so since that can't be there, so then I'm looking objectively here. This cannot be blue. It cannot be red or green, or it wants to be yellow. So that has to go there. Alright. Alright. I'm going to do this in diagonally instead of doing what I was doing before. Because that makes it very hard. Okay. But are you sure it can't be red? No, it's not. But what about red? No, it's not. Here? You're saying yellow. Well, how do you know orange can't go there? Okay, I'm not gonna go by that. Because there's a here, because it got red, green, and orange here, and you had blue over here. So it made sense to put yellow here. Okay. But then we got to figure out what goes here. So red can't go there. Or here. Blue can't go here. Nine squares. Okay. I just said red can't go anywhere in the first 9 squares. Here. Red can't go anywhere here. Alright. So yellow can't go here, or anywhere down here. Or here. Or here. And I've just canceled yellow here and here. Or here. Or here for that matter. But that was already canceled, so. Alright. So, blue. Blue can't go anywhere here. Or here. There. Or down here. So pretty much blue can't go anywhere in this. It could go here. I could stick blue here if I wanted. And it would work. Patrick man, how you doing? You can literally stick orange right here. Okay. All right. Let's see. Put yellow here. And I could probably put green up here. I could probably put orange here. But then blue, I don't know, I'm gonna just submit it.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Just as I suspected.
Color, you correct. That's the only pattern that will work. Awesome. My Sudoku skills kicked in on that one. Wow. I think you guys are the best puzzle solvers I ever met. We do get a lot of practice. Well, color me impressed. Yeah. Oh, young master sticker. Let's do the sticker book. One day I received a over to the family mansion, and the entrance I was met by a man, well, that was the butler. According to the friend who invited me, a valuable thing had disappeared from the mantelpiece. Is the boy the young master? As I was inspecting the scene, a young master appeared from the door. Come and go from the mansion. Someone who lives here must have hidden it. There's the chef. Pet. Been dug in. The garden assumed the young master was making mischief. I don't know why you're offline. I'm online. So I don't know why Restream is picking up 9. Keyframes are at 2. Yeah. Ah, you. Alright. I don't care if you're the same exact time that he tries to claim it. You cannot claim it. That would only affect Twitch. No, that's not how that works. Cannot. This is unreasonable claiming.
That should be against Twitch's policy because if he was doing that on YouTube, YouTube would block him from making reports because it violates YouTube's mass report policy.
Because he's doing this is mass claiming. And this is also illegal because he's not a copyright holder.
Because YouTube can only allow you to claim 2 things at a time a day. That's it. And if he's doing that at every stream, it's also considered stalking. There's a social media, all social media has a policy that you're not allowed to be stalking other streams. If that's what you're doing, is reporting someone.
Yeah, because I will not allow him to claim my stuff. And I've already contacted Twitch about it on Twitter. All right. My garden mural is close to being finished. You'll be able to see it in all its glory soon. Perfect timing, fellows. We just finished the mural. Oh, great! Say, that's a real work of art. Thanks. I'll be sure to pass on the praise to all the neighborhood artists who worked on it. Don't forget to give yourself a pat on the back while you're at it. You may not have painted it, but you still did a lot of work on that mural, Slate. Yeah, thanks. It's not going anywhere, so come take a look at it whenever you like. The mural is finished. It's a beautiful work of art. Alright. Well, that's... It's still dropping frames. I'm gonna have to save it here, and we're gonna have to end stream, and because we're having some issues. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna end it here because for some reason I'm dropping so many frames. So it's interfering with the stream. Alright. Yeah, YouTube is giving. YouTube having. I think I'm going to raid I'm probably gonna raid Pudge. We can raid then. Drop his link. Alright. If you're on Twitch, we're going to be raiding Hopping Hope. She's playing Stardew Valley. Because the other person that I could raid, they're playing Tears of the Kingdom. And I'm avoiding Tears of the Kingdom right now. Until I'm able to stream it. So give her a follow. If you're on YouTube, we're going to be rating Snap Click Cat, so give her a like and a subscribe.